Hours away from the start of the trial against a former lawmaker and top Lamont administration official.
Kostas Diamantis is set to appear in the Bridgeport Federal Courthouse later this morning. That's where we find your reporter Anna Stansfield. Anna, he's facing a long list of charges.
Tracy Kaelin, good morning. That's right. Today he's facing more than 20 criminal charges, including bribery, extortion, and lying to investigators. Jury selection just wrapped up on Friday, and now Diamantis is expected in federal court at 9:15 this morning. He worked in the Lamont administration before resigning in 2021. The former lawmaker and state budget official is accused of steering no-bid contracts to help himself and his family while he oversaw school construction across our state. Prosecutors saying he took tens of thousands of dollars in bribes. And if convicted, Diamantis could be facing years in prison and millions of dollars in fines. Your chief political reporter, Susan Raff, will be inside the courtroom today and throughout the trial, bringing you the latest updates both on air and online at WFSB.com. For now, I'm your reporter in Bridgeport, Anna Stansfield, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Anna.